feel like we're on. Yeah, inspired by recent events and ongoing, I don't know, debate about CVs. I love them. Well, I can't say that. We're going to find out a lot of stuff about CVs today in CV/aircraft carrier school. This is a lineup that I have. Quite a few, but not all that I would like. But yeah, third tier, good times. This is just to save some new players some time for sure. Right here at the beginning. For me, the American line is the way to go. I like the German line as well, but there is some problems with the German bombers and how they can not hit very effectively destroyers. So for me, the most effective line is the American, because their bombers seem to have the least problem, most bombs that can hit the destroyers, which I think is very important. For resetting caps and things like that, if there's ships in caps, destroyers or whatever, you don't necessarily have to hit those ships to have your bombs give you a defend and reset those caps. So all the bombers work there, but literally the German bombers can just hit all 4 bombs or whatever and do less than 1,000 or just over 1,000 damage. It's disgusting. So the Langley, the Ranger, I love the Vesser. It used to be my ship. I used to love it, but just the more you learn about the game and the better you get at chasing and killing destroyers, you want to do that. You want to succeed, and the Vesser just doesn't allow you to succeed as much as you'd like. The AP bombs are outrageous. I love them. I've had some really good games in the Vesser. It used to be my thing. He was the first captain that I ever raised to 16-4, and now I just don't play it anymore, simply because of the destroyers. So again, this is my main boat. I love the 5th tier. Not crazy about 7th tier ships unless they're the special ones, and even then I don't play those very often. Let's see here. Oh, we can go over the differences, other reasons. So again, the American line, the Langley, we'll start here because that's for the noobs. Again, saving you a lot of pain here. I'm telling you, start with the American, then when you get good or whatever, start working with the other stuff. Japanese isn't bad. German, I like those. The British and the Russian are probably my least favorite. So again, I like the American planes. They seem to turn pretty good. They have a long torpedo dive. They dive for a long ways, which is nice. Gives you a chance to correct. Like sometimes you're going after a ship and maybe it gets blown up, but you got another one just over there you can swing over at. Well, you got time to do that. Most of the aircraft carriers with the torpedo bombers give you a little chance to do that, but again, I believe the Americans to be superior in that. Again, with the bombers and the destroyers, love it. The Japanese line, they have a very steep dive with their bombers. Okay, there's not a lot of... Oh, that was another thing. With this, I like... You have a little room to correct on the dive, too, with the dive bombers on the American line. Again, it's just... There's some vertical, straight down, but then you extend out flat again for a second or two. That's really nice. With the Japanese line, when you do the dive bombers, there's a very steep dive and there's very little horizontal after that. You do not have much time to correct anything. So if you have a ship moving away from you, you go a little early, you're done. You're not going to catch him. Your bombs will not make it to that ship. So again, Japanese are decent. They do decently against the destroyers. I think they have like one less bomb than the Americans planes, at least as you upgrade. So the British line, do not like the British line. These planes fly extremely low, very low to the surface of the ocean, and it puts their bomb reticle, I think it's called, whatever, the target, puts it way out in front of the planes. I mean, it's just really, for me, it's visually screwed up. I don't like that. And again, it's extended very far out in front of the planes, so you have to be kind of on it from a distance, and then that gives the enemy ship a lot of chance to turn and do weird things that you're not expecting. Yeah, the bombs, I don't know. Again, I just so unimpressed with the height of the planes and the way they fly, and never ever really liked the British. Again, I encourage you to play the American line and then experiment as you choose. With the German, love the German, was my favorite. But the damn AP bombs don't do any kind of damage to a destroyer. They could literally just sit there and let you hit them. If they're full strength, they just laugh as you do maybe over 1,000 damage if you hit every single bomb perfect. It's disgusting. It'll make you want to puke, believe me, especially at the ends of games when you're like being chased by destroyers or whatever, and you're trying to defend yourself and you just cannot do it. You can't. It's disgusting. So torpedoes are okay. They have a tendency to throw out, like picture a goddamn hockey fight about ready to happen. The guy throws his gloves off to the side and gets ready to fucking go. That's what the torpedoes look like sometimes. They are so far off target, they just throw outside left or right. They seem to be very uncontrollable, so it's hard to get a nice set of straight torpedoes that are a reasonable width that a battleship or 6 can't just go right through. So that's another thing that's kind of discouraging there. The Russian, I can't even stand it. Just not even a chance. Its little interesting characteristics is that not at the 3rd tier, at the 5th tier and later, you get these skip bombs, which are kind of, I don't get them, not very good. I've had some good games. In the 5th tier, Russian aircraft carrier, but again, just all the planes go at once. I'm not a big fan of that. The torpedoes could walk faster than they can swim. The damn things are so slow. You just got to lead ships, which again just gives them too much time to maneuver away. I don't know. I've seen guys have good games in them. Some people, I think, like them. It's like everything else, just subject to taste. But for any kind of beginners, go with the American tier, work your way up that, get good at those, and then figure out why you hate everything else like I did. I think you'll be much happier. I'm saving you credits and time. When you get to the 5th tier, once again, all the same issues you have at 3rd tier, and again, the one that just seems to have the least amount of resistance to the different parts of the game that can give aircraft carriers fits. The Ranger seems good. There's a 5th tier special one called the Independence that I'd really like to get, but I've never seen it. I don't think available. I'm never going to purchase anything with real money, so if it was available, I didn't have free credits or free doubloons to cover it, so it just got scrapped. One day, maybe I'll get it out of a crate. Got the Enterprise. Enterprise is kind of cool, American, but it has the same kind of problem with the German in that it has those AP bombs. Whoops. I know how to push buttons sometimes. AP bombs, again, just don't do dick for damage on destroyers. And in my opinion, as an aircraft carrier captain, you have to be good at harassing and just eliminating destroyers. And bombs, again, with the American, love it. Can't get enough of bombing destroyers with the Ranger. It's a good time. And so that's kind of just destroyer school in a nutshell. We'll do some gameplay here with the Ranger, I suppose. Talked it up just to give some examples of what you need to know at third tier. You need to know how to do the autopilot. I didn't give away some of the secrets about the American, the Langley. Man, that's got to be the slowest boat in the ocean. I think it maxes out at like 18 knots. If you do not know how to autopilot the Langley, you're going to find yourself dragging your feet. And if you're a destroyer player and you want to practice torpedoing aircraft carriers, whenever you see a Langley, you might just want to go hunt him down because he cannot move. He is walking in mud. Get off team chat. They don't get any free advice. Okay. Oh, this is the new map, isn't it? The loop. Alright, man. So here's the autopilot. You get to the I don't know, whatever screen you call this. Get here. And then just put it in gear. Go. Now, before you launch planes, you can actually adjust your speed. Okay. So, I like to start with bombers. That's another AC school thing. Sloughing planes. When you get to the 5th tier, you're going to have a lot of planes. And early on, you may not be close enough to a lot of targets to get in full runs. So to conserve planes, ditch some. Get rid of it. That's all I did right there. Drop some bombs. Get rid of my planes. I'll go in with 6. Those other guys are going home. They'll be on the deck waiting for me on my next run. Now I'm just kind of spotting. I'm gonna go spot this where my destroyer is trying to go. I can see these islands up here. I know that other destroyers, the enemy destroyers, might be up in here. My fuel, you gotta watch out for fuel. That's a new feature, the run out of gas feature. There's a destroyer. I go after him instantly. As you get better, you'll do that, but maybe early on, just go after a big target. There's those bombs. You ain't gonna do that in a German. Not gonna hit 4 bombs for 5,600 damage in a German. I would have done 6 bombs if I had that many for, oh, maybe over 1,000 if I was lucky. That was a late drop. Got lucky with a fire. Take it. Yeah, so now we know that destroyer is coming over this way. We're gonna flip around. We're gonna just get out of his way. It's always good as an aircraft carrier to know where those destroyers are going to be. They're your worst enemy. Sometimes your team will let them just slip straight up the middle of the screen. Whatever. He's almost out. Okay, he is out. That was probably him exploding. Now we're back on our merry way. Get up here with this guy. Just keep tabs. I like to, every now and then, if you watch any of my streams, you'll say, where am I? Where are they? Where are we? I'm just looking at the mini map, trying, because you get lost. First I check my position, then I check the enemy position, then I figure out what is my team doing. Sometimes I'm out there with my head up my ass, just doing my thing. I'll get lost doing a run or two on a battleship. See, that guy's good. Whoa, that was a little bounce out. Okay. Pulling back hard as I can, just going slow motion. Trying to get those planes to go as slow as possible. Lining up my shot. Got a little bit of gas left, 4 planes. Swinging around. Drop. You gotta get your torpedoes through the yellow. Torpedoes have to make it through the yellow or they will not detonate. It's gonna be a nice shot. Get a flood. Okay. McKenson. If there was something over here spotting me, I'd be in trouble. I'm definitely in his range. So, I need to get kind of using that island as my cover just in case someone does spot me. My team is working hard on getting this McKenson out of here. Oh, I just got slapped. So someone did. Yeah, oh, I'm spotted. I'm not looking at my own damn screen. Down below where it says Ranger on my little thing with my information, you definitely see I'm spotted. Gonna get slapped again, I think. It's okay. These things happen. But I found myself in a shitty position. Let's get the fuck out of there. Okay. Up. See, there's... Wait a minute. What? I don't know. I thought that was my own anti-aircraft guns. I thought it was a destroyer that was right up in my hole. Okay. Feeling better about that situation suddenly. Spotted by planes. I gotta get better at that. That little corner down there, the left corner, gives you your spotted information, but you're flying planes and dodging flak, you are not looking there. That's something I'd like to see more, maybe underneath where your damage is. You're always looking at your damage. So, fuck. Put the spotted thing under there. I'm never looking in the corner. I know what ship I'm in. Oh, well, I guess it works different for an aircraft carrier too, because I'm sure I'm more aware of my damage when I'm in another ship than I am when I'm in an aircraft carrier. Uh-oh. Now I'm just scared that every shot I see is coming at me. Look at this long drop. Look at this. 10 seconds still before I'm even gotta let them go. It's fantastic. The American drop is amazingly long. Japanese, I think, probably just I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds shorter, but definitely shorter. And like the Russians, you know, they'll have a much longer yellow area, I think, for their torpedoes. I'm not sure. Those other nations, I just don't play them. Running out of gas, you always got to watch that. You can actually make your drop with no gas. Got like maybe a second, maybe 2 seconds if you're lucky. Am I seriously out in the fucking middle of everywhere? That's something you gotta watch out for too. Yeah, I'm not anywhere close to where I was hoping to be. Somehow, you can turn off your autopilot, like when you return from a drop. If you make the mistake of touching your directional, you cancel the autopilot, which I did at some point. And I'm lucky I'm gonna live through the bullshit. But I'm in the middle of a cap when I wanted to be basically where I'm going. I thought I was going where I'm going, but you can see where I'm coming from. I was not headed there. Does that make sense? Probably not. That's okay. This is CV school. We're not here to make sense. We're here to piss off the consensus. I'm here to create more people like me who ruin this game for the guys who've been playing 6 years. See, I think that's the biggest problem. You hear all the content creators, they talk, I don't like CVs, and I heard a guy today just with the most bizarre reason. And it's his only reason. It's so bizarre, you can't dispute it, because yeah, he's right. The difference between, he's calling this is like if he's saying this is like if your main guns were flying around the screen, right? See, it's not fair, because like this is like the equivalent of your main guns flying right at the target. It's essentially your main armament is your weapon, or I don't know, whatever. He's just weird. So I see what he's saying as far as the definition of how he's defining it, but it's also just, it's the way it works, and the other side has one, both sides have one, and you have to, if people out there actually believe that they needed to change their gameplay when they do have an aircraft carrier on their team. There's been so many times where I'm alone for the last 6 minutes of a game, kicking all the ass I can because my team is dead, and you know, give me that chance while you're still alive, right? Let me work for you. So maybe you should slow down. Maybe it is not so much a skill issue. I imagine you people are good. You're skillful. But maybe your strategies need to change a little when you have a CV on your team and when you don't. I don't hear anybody talk about that. And I don't see any of the content creators out there doing what I do, which is play 10 games in a row and show me how dominant the CVs are. Come on, man. I have games where I get blown away. I have 67,000 games, and I have 148,000 games with the Kraken. You know, it's just, and then I'll have a game where it's 15,000, I didn't do shit, and some enemy destroyer came over and sank me. I'm not overpowered then. I don't feel overpowered when a damn fucking kamikaze rolls up my butthole and puts 10 torpedoes in my ribs before I even saw him. Okay, that's, so just stop with the whining about a specific class and learn to play it. I guarantee you, go look at any of my streams, match any amount of games that I play over 6 hours, 3 hours, 12 hours of fucking playing a Ranger or whatever. I would imagine your opinion is going to change. And you just realize it's another boat, another day in the life of a captain in this fucked up game that makes you miss when you think you did everything perfect. And has the glitch. I actually saw a content creator having lots of glitches and lags that looked similar to what I experience in the air in my little airplanes. So that was a decent game to show some stuff here. Had a pretty good team. Oh, look. Here you go. This is not a game that you're going to want. I mean, I guarantee you, someone playing the Russian aircraft carrier is way less psyched about seeing 4 destroyers than I am, and it sucks. You don't want to see this when you're an aircraft carrier captain. I don't think anybody wants to see it, right? I played trying to teach myself to be a destroyer captain as I grind some bureaus towards some legendary destroyers. I don't like 4 destroyer games when I'm a destroyer. So, that is what it is. Here we go again. We should, Set our pilot. Since we're doing destroyer school, we're going to try and be good. We're going to ditch some planes because this is a private beach and there's no fishing. Right there, sir. No fishing. And I'm going to drop a plane. That's your fighter planes. I just dropped a fighter plane. Put him right there. And I'm hoping that he messes with the enemy bombers. And I think he's gonna. You should be seeing some get shot down any second here. There's one. So at 5th tier, different than 3rd tier, you don't have the little placeable fighter planes at 3rd tier. 5th tier, you get them. That was kind of an early drop. I'll have to do a little bit of a fling here, maybe. No, yeah, no. It's okay. So, my torpedoes, and again, since I got a bunch of ships over here, all these guys, I'm going to go ahead and put my placeable fighters right here. Boop. Give them some air support just in case they look like a juicy target. I do see that someone has lit up a destroyer and he's moving upfield, so it's always good to be curious about if you can help with the destroyer. Goofy stuff's happening when they're that close to each other, ours and theirs. Everybody's smoked up. That's no good. As an aircraft carrier, there's nothing you can really do. You can launch garbage into smoke. Shit, I am going to go back for that guy. He's hardly moving at all. Here's that thing. Getting the camera on the target. Ah, fuck him. He went into smoke too. Alright. I'm going to run out of gas before I can do anything if I'm not careful. Everybody is reacting to me right now. This is going to be a good example of how islands can jack with you, but you still got to learn this one. I think that's good for one, if I'm lucky. 2. 1, 2. That was good. Alright. So yeah, so now we see there's 2 destroyers over there. It's time to just, start moving. Half the destroyers are over there. I'm sure the other one's up in, yep, up in B. This isn't good. Okay. And my autopilot's not going to let me change my mind here, so let's keep flowing. We'll go with it. Not in a huge amount of danger yet, but we gotta watch this side of this island. You can see the squadron is detected. Yeah, my team is disappearing before my eyes like a fucking magic trick. That's not good. So we're gonna learn a little about just fucking hiding pretty soon. See how the AA guns just lead you right to these destroyers? I went a little early, but he's turning in, which helps me. Helps me a lot. I wouldn't have got him if he hadn't turned in. That was all him. Alright. So now I'm just kind of looking for something to kill. I mean, I gotta help my team eliminate some guns off the fucking map, man. When you're down 4 to none, it's just, there's gotta be dudes out there that are injured. I mean, that other destroyer is still over there too. He was way closer. There, he sees me. He's somewhere in here. Whose fog is that? Yeah, this sucks. Alright. I gotta find a target before I run out of gas. I was hoping to find a destroyer. Found nothing. The Rook. That's all I'll be doing. Pork bellies, come on. Anything but a miss. Good. I didn't get him, teammate got him. Good enough. Whoa, I would like to go back for him, but I don't have time to be dicking around with the gas. Here we go, here's an example. No gas, I'm going. Oh, I didn't make it, but I wouldn't have anyway. But that's what I'm talking about. I was out of gas for about 2 seconds. And almost had enough time to dive again. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Someone swatted Polly. But that's okay. I mean, that's gonna happen when every fucking ship is left on... Oh, yeah, see, that was me. I swear it's bad. Still got 3 fires. Shouldn't have fucking come home. I'm an asshole. I got the yips because I got swatted and wanted to turn. So I could have got another run out of that. Boom. Yeah, I don't know where these destroyers are. They're right here, though. I mean, they're somewhere. Fucking instantly have me spotted. There they are. Yeah, this is chasing destroyers with torpedoes. This is advanced. These guys are good out here, for sure. They know how to not get hit. So you just need to learn what they do, how they avoid it. See, he's gonna go right in between them. He's good. He knows how to use his little detector. Shows you where the torpedoes are. But you'll get these guys. They're fucking not good forever. You'll learn. This one right here, that's a big lead on him. He's not expecting. Oh, that was gonna be good for at least one, sometimes devastating strikes on those. Stupid timer. All right. I mean, you know, look, 67,000 last game wins a game, right? On a winning team. 65,000. You can't do shit on a team like this. Absolute shit players. when you get your ass handed to you like this, you suck. And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of harsh criticism from CV players because we fucking just watch you guys rush to your death like a bunch of assholes. I mean, shit happens, of course. It's a 15-minute match. When you don't treat it like a 15-minute match and you treat it just like a fucking headlong into every 3-on-1 that comes across you, then you got strategy problems. Here we go. I mean, when you got a 3 or 4 destroyer game and you got 3 territories and you're a cruiser steaming up into one of those things before you really have an idea what's going on around you, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're probably getting in the way of a destroyer, fucking up what he's trying to do. And I don't know where you think the enemy destroyers are going to be. Well, unless you're this guy. So, just put my fighter there because I looked on the mini-map and saw his bombers. He just sent him home. He's like, fuck that, I'm not flying into that shit. Oh, no he didn't, they're back. He just went off radar. He's still out there, trying to scout wide. Yeah, we're going for this guy. Again, American superiority on this kind of move here. Just, I'll take it over everybody. I had 9 bombs, and I only hit with 1. The Japanese only had 6 bombs and would have missed. It's a tough shot. See, you still get the defend. No hits, but you got the defend. It's something to always keep in mind as you're trying to prevent enemies from taking your territories or claiming new ones. Bombs are very effective as long as they're near misses. They're still effective as far as defends go. Yeah. All right. I need a target. Hoping there's something in the smoke. Just doing something to do something. Blind shots in the smoke can be effective. At least to get the destroyer in the smoke moving. Sometimes you can get him to pop out of the smoke because he's trying to avoid the torpedo. Ah, fuck. It's a bad drop. I know. Got lucky. I got one. Okay. Some good presence over in A, so I'm gonna go try and help. There's 3 ships over there trying to get things done. Looks like they're against 1 destroyer, so the 4 of us should do okay. Well, that cruiser is hurting bad. Indy's gonna be gone. No, they're not shooting at him. I can't find the destroyer unless I'm just blind. Nice pop on the rook. Ah, I need to start moving. My team's doing good. The enemy is doing stupid shit, scattered and running, clustered and running. Yep. My team's done a good job sealing off side of the map. Just good. You can still kind of fade, but also get up into the battle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see everybody but 1 destroyer. And he looks like he was way up under, in between the 4 or 5 last we saw him. Alright, man. Flipping the bitch. Boom. Whoa. He's not there to bomb. Gotta find a target. I'll never make it. I won't make it to anything. Alright. Whenever a destroyer disappears for this long, I always get suspicious that he's just somewhere around the edge of the map, just hauling ass, trying to figure out where that damn aircraft carrier, me, is. See, this battleship, North Carolina, is all about me. These dudes are paying attention forever. They are trying to not let you get a good shot on them. So that's a choice you have to make a lot in this game as the aircraft carrier captain. Do I go in for a good angle and get everything shot down and never drop my bombs, or do I go in at bad angles and just learn to hit 1 torpedo or a couple bombs from the side as opposed to a full-on straight run? You're gonna have to learn angles, and taking the bad shot. You'll probably get more opportunities at bad shots than good shots. Right? If you're lucky, see this guy, he's rounding out. He is trying, well, he's got a lot of shit on his mind. He's trying not to get hit by torpedoes, but he knows I'm here too. He knows he's fucked is what he knows. Because he's a good player. Shit. The damned if I do, damned if I don't moment. And he made the right move by letting me hit him. Because of all that stuff, I was going to do the least amount of damage. For sure. Set him on fire a little bit, but better than taking 5 torpedoes. Alrighty. Psst. Okay. Well, there you go. Here's another example of the overpowered aircraft carrier in the game, right? Now we need to consider the enemy has one, right? And I went out there and did a whopping fucking 39,000 damage for my team. Absolute mayhem. They would have never won without me. Holy fuck. This is what I mean. You guys, you can pick certain games where, yeah, an aircraft carrier trashed you. Fine. Fine. But overpowered doesn't belong here, because then I'm not the overpowered guy with all my fucking store-bought commanders that are full strength the moment I get them. That's not fair. It's not fair when I can't rule the seas. It's only fair when I rule the high seas, motherfuckers. Otherwise, I cry. No. I want everybody to be good. And like this guy, see? If you can't do that in a destroyer, well, it's a skill issue. He knows what he's doing. Look at him. Not gonna let a punk like me fucking bomb him. I'm still gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Maybe not right now. Maybe not this game. But it'll happen to him. And I'll be able to do it to another guy. Whatever. He got away from those. Is he forever better than me? Do I forever suck? No. Is he way overpowered? No. I'd take that guy on 100 times. Especially, he's not going to like these bombs, but I won't have time to get them to him. He definitely won't like this. Where is it? So there it is, the overpowered aircraft carrier that causes so much tears. I think half the salt in the ocean is from the tears of content creators crying about aircraft carriers. So there I am, running the game with my 41,000. Let's see, what am I, like 6th on the team? Hey, 7th with 1,500. That's respectable. See, these guys, they're delusional, right? They're just so used to going out and getting 200,000 games with their store-bought captains and their maxed out ships with... they're just crazy. They're just crazy whiners at this point. Don't listen to them. Play the CV. It's fun as fuck. Enjoy the shit out of it. Especially enjoy the just licking the salty tears off of their face. Num num num. No, so delicious. If you're dehydrated, lick the tears off of a content creator's face that's crying about CVs. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do for now. We'll do some gameplay later. Maybe my Denver Broncos are playing tonight. I'm very excited. Big hopes for the sophomore season of our new quarterback, and excitement abounds in the Mile High City. Thank you for watching this isn't Destroyer School, this is Aircraft Carrier School. Love you. Bye.